Paul Graham from optimalbody.ca. Today I'm going to talk about the most common lacto-ovo vegetarian deficiencies. For the most part, with any diet where you're eliminating certain groups of food, it's going to be more likely to have deficiencies in certain nutrients. The most common deficiencies you'll see with someone following a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet is going to be deficiencies in protein, omega-3 fatty acids, iron, vitamin B12, and zinc. The rest of this video, I'm going to go through the most common sources of these nutrients in a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet. First, with protein. Oftentimes, people that are following a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet won't be worried about protein because they're having dairy and eggs in there. However, it's really common to still not be getting an ideal amount of protein. What we suggest is, for most females, they get 4 to 6 palm-sized servings of lean protein in a day. You can see the different sources of lean protein. You can pick out the ones that work on a lacto-ovo diet. For males, we'd suggest 6 to 12 palm-sized servings of lean protein a day. That's just a rough starting point. Although, a lot of times they're getting these lean proteins into their diet, they're not getting enough of them. So you want to be aware of how much you're getting. Oftentimes, people on a vegetarian diet will be using higher fat-containing foods, such as nuts or seeds or cheese, to try to get their protein, and they're actually not very dense with the amount of protein per calorie. So if you're trying to watch your body composition or make changes to your body composition in terms of losing body fat, you want to be very aware of this. Next up, we'll cover foods high in iron if you're on a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet. Most common food sources are going to be fortified cereals, beans, lentils, oats, rice, wheat, apricots, raisins, dark leafy green vegetables such as greens, spinach, or kale. Iron deficiencies can be really common, especially because if you're eating a vegetarian diet, you're largely going to be getting non-heme forms of iron, which is going to be less bioavailable. So it's harder for your body to absorb those. So you actually need to consume more iron than if you're on a diet where you're eating meat. So this is something to be conscious of. Next, I'll go through the best food sources on a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet for zinc. So you're going to want to be getting foods like chickpeas, lentils, beans, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, squash seeds, cashews, milk, cheese, some forms of whole grains, and also eggs, white potatoes, and sweet potatoes will be a source of zinc, but not quite as high as some of the other foods. Next, I'll go through omega-3 fatty acids and the best food sources on a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet for those. So with this, there's a good chance you're going to want to supplement with algae supplements to help get more omega-3s. You can also get them from walnuts and flax seeds as well. Finally, I'll go over the best sources of vitamin B12 on a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet. Fortified cereals, fortified nutritional yeast. So a lot of the dairy replacements such as almond milk or soy milk or cashew milk will be fortified with B12. Eggs and dairy products. So there you have the most common deficiencies on a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet. You want to try to get as much of these vitamins and minerals from food sources as you can. So you want to make sure you're integrating in a lot of the foods daily that we've gone through on these different lists. If you're still not getting enough, then you can potentially look into see if supplementation could be the right fit for you.